We are continuing on with our second day of candidate interviews. In the studio with me this evening, I have Jill Poole Guingrich. Good evening, Jill.
Hi, Brandi. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good. Jill is running for clerk of White County. So let's just get right into this and just tell us about yourself.
Okay, well, I'll start off by telling you my parents are Bob and Mary Jo Poole, and I have 4 siblings, Rod, Brad, Pat, and Gina. I have been married to my husband, Jeff, for 30 years, and we have 3 children, Drew, Cole, and Aaron. And Drew is we all graduated from Twin Lakes. Drew went on to graduate from Purdue. He's a lieutenant in the National Guards and is a construction supervisor. And then Cole works for a local heating and air, and Aaron works for a credit union.
Okay, so that's your little family brief history.
Yes.
Okay, tell us what your big qualifications are to be our next White County clerk.
Well, I feel that my qualifications are that we need somebody with experience in this office, and I feel that I have great leadership skills. I know what it takes to run an efficient office, and I work well with the other departments. I've worked with, as an elected official, and I know what it means to work as an elected official. I'm not one that sits back and lets others do the job. I get in there and learn the job and do everything that I ask others to do.
That's right. Okay. I am not exactly sure what the clerk does. Like I asked Barbara yesterday, what does the recorder do? I'm going to ask you today, what does the clerk do? Because what does that office entail?
Well, the clerk's office does a lot of things, and it's kind of funny because currently in the treasurer's office, I send people to the clerk's office numerous times throughout the day. Right. And I keep telling my office, I'm going to be doing that. So, unfortunately, some of them are for people who get tickets. They are in charge of the people who get tickets where they go to pay. They do the marriage license, child support collections, garnishments that are issued by the courts. They handle judgment taxes, state tax warrants. There's so many things that they do. They work closely with the judges and the attorneys and their staff. And it's really important that they have a good working relationship with the staff. I was talking with the clerk's office today, and they said, you know, it's not just the attorneys, it's their staff too, because we work very closely with them, and we know them personally because of the experiences that we have. Right. They also do some other things. They handle the restraining orders, protective orders, small claims, as well as the Title 4D, which is the child support. And they also told me today that they are getting a lot of things, and this again deals with my office, because currently if you have a mobile home and you're moving or whatever and you have to get it titled, if you don't bring the title into my office and you have to go for a lost title or you need a title, now they are assisting people with that. And they said they had 2 of those just today. And I said, yeah, mobile homes sometimes are an issue for us. So we're working, and it's not just one office, it's 3 offices that work on those at this time. It's the assessor, the treasurer, and the clerk's office. So there's a lot of I won't say training, but cross duties and within the courthouse.
Good word.
And so, you know, it's different jobs that I've done as a treasurer or as an auditor have helped to prepare me for the clerk's office. More things that the clerk's office does, that they are the record keepers, of course, of both the circuit and the superior court. They handle the welfare, the DCS, paternity, estates, guardianships, adoptions, as well as perform weddings. That to me is a little exciting. I don't know how I'll do, but I guess when somebody asks, I'll find out.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. It's kind of a different thing that I've never been asked to do that I think, you want me to marry?
Well, why not?
Sure, I'll do that.
You're going to be in their pictures too, right?
Yeah, great.
Well, in what ways have you contributed to the community outside of running for a political office?
Well, I'm currently a member of United Way, and I'm also on the United Way board as their treasurer. I also have been am a member of the Indiana Treasurers Association. I'm a member of the Monticello United Methodist Church, and I serve on 2 boards there. And then I added a funny one, which is I'm a blood donor. I've donated blood for years, and I'm working towards my 10-gallon pen. I just think, it's always fun to be able to help save a life, and this is how I try to do it. If my blood helps, you can have it.
That's right. If you're elected clerk, what will be your goal for the office?
Well, I think for the office, my goal is to keep it running as smooth as it does now. It's a great office. There's girls that have been there for 30 years. There's girls that have only been there a few months. But I talk to them, not daily, but occasionally each week, and they really know their stuff. And it's important that you have a well-ran office, and I'll be learning a lot in the clerk's office. And I feel that I'll have to be willing to do anything and everything. And that's what they said. There's times that we've had to ask people, you come out here and help, because they get so busy. And it's just a very busy office. And I look forward to that. I love to be busy. It makes the day go fast. Mm-hmm. And, it's always nice. But it is ever changing in there. They go by state statute, and there's a lot of things that are always changing. And they said even, it doesn't just change on a yearly basis. It changes on a day or monthly basis. What you did in January, you might not be doing in July. It's changed. So just be willing to learn, to do what's necessary, go the extra mile. I think those are all important things to do.
That's very good. And my last question for you is, why do you want to be the next White County clerk?
Well, I think it's really important to serve the people of the community. I think that White County is a great place to live. The election process isn't always a rosy, fun-filling thing, but at the end of the day, it's our community. We need to be proud of it. We need to support it. We need to get along. We need to work together. It's all just a bunch of different things, but you need to be there for your community.
That's right. All right. Did you have anything else you want to add while you're in here with me? You've still got a little time left.
Okay. Well, let me think here. Well, I have, there's 4 new computer systems they were just telling me about today that I'll get to learn. They have the CSI, which is the court system, the ISETS, which is the child support, and Insight, which handles traffic, protective marriage, and offender management. And offender management, they said, is something that they do that not all clerks' offices do, and that it allows them to be better trained and to keep the community and different people informed of stuff. Mm-hmm. They also do the SBRS, which is the voter registration.
Right.
So that's all exciting, I think. I thought I had something else to say. Let me see what else I would like to say.
And you remember we're doing these candidate interviews all week leading up to the primaries, which are on May 8th. So less than a month to hear from all the candidates and talk to them, too.
Yes. And I want to say thanks, Brandi, for letting us come in and to giving out all of us the time to speak and to help to inform people so that they can make the right choice that they need to make. It's important that you get out and vote. It's kind of your duty. It's your right. It gives you a great opportunity. I mean, I think you want to be responsible people. I've heard from a lot of people, and some happy with everything in the world and some not so. I understand.
It probably doesn't matter what office you're running for. You hear about everything when you're talking to people.
Yes, absolutely. So I guess in closing, I would just want to say, again, thank you for having us, or me, and for the people to get out and vote, and to remember on May 8th, vote for Jill Guingrich for clerk. And I thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you so much, Jill, for coming in here and spending a little bit of time with us on this Tuesday. Good luck in the primary elections.